Hey guys, we have a bit of an interesting announcement here on social media from the official Dragon Ball Legends account. It looks like we are getting 2 unique equipment this week. Let's go ahead and see what they say here, and I think I have a good idea as to what this is, but we'll try and break this down as best as possible. So, 2 new pieces of unique equipment are coming. Guess what you think they'll be. Look out for the reveal on our official social media accounts. Now, this is Monday, reset is Wednesday, so these are not coming out until about 40-ish hours from when I'm recording this video. I think tomorrow is when we'll get the reveal of what these actually are, but we won't actually see the effects or what these equipment will actually be doing until Wednesday's reset, when the data download happens. So there's a few interesting things about this post. Obviously, it's going to be 2 separate unique equipments, and I'm just gonna get the I guess talk about the elephant in the room here, which is the background of this, which does match up with a specific character, and it is actually this guy, Blue NAMEK Goku. Now, it's not the old Blue NAMEK Goku. It is I guess we can't call him new NAMEK Goku anymore because he's not that new, but newer LF Blue NAMEK Goku, the one that dropped, I believe it was August. I think it was August. I think it was August, and then I think we got the Dragon Ball stuff in September. But this guy dropped post 5th anniversary. He was a very, very powerful character on release, and then we sort of, crept our way into the movie Celebration, which introduced Ultra Janemba, sort of like killed a lot of the strike-based characters in the game. And then we got Pikkon and Gogeta, which really put the nail in the coffin for this character, made him really hard to use. And then, of course, Legends Festival just kind of spiraled everything out of control. Goku and Bardock just kind of hard to replace this guy. So he didn't really have that much time to shine, but upon initial release, this guy was really, really good. People try to rewrite history with this character and, try and spin things in ways that they just weren't true. This character on release was crazy. He was easily one of the best characters in the game. Wasn't even like no character on release had the ability to lock down Goku and Frieza more than this character, and that was one of the most important things you could do at the time. So this guy was really, really good on release. It's just unfortunate the way things have panned out. Obviously, this is a very strike-heavy character, and with how many strike counter gauges that exist right now, plus all the different kinds of like key reduction and stuff like they have in the meta with disrupt and everything like that, it becomes a lot harder to use this character because this is a very, very snowball-y character. You want to start a combo with this guy, and you want to be charge stepping, you want to be charging in between your strikes, you want to be weaving in green cards to get your cover null, you want to be replenishing your unique gauge. And so if you're able to do all those things, without much pushback from the opponent, that's what makes this guy a very powerful character. And just the way the game has progressed since this guy has released, it's become a lot more difficult to do that because we have characters that destroy cards, lower key, straight up counter strike cards and stuff like that. So again, it's tough to use this character right now. Not because he himself is bad, but it's just the way that defensive abilities have evolved in the game. So let's see if I can actually pull up the background that this is referring to. I mean, can you kind of see it in this? It's like these black things. Is there like a full art of the character we can just see? Anyway, we can kind of see it in these black like strips here. Obviously, this black thing right here is this. This one is this. So it's very clearly NAMEK Goku. Now, the interesting part about this is there's obviously 2 separate unique equipments here, and I think this can go one of 2 ways. Either they give us 2 separate unique equipments for NAMEK Goku, which would be crazy. Imagine if this guy just got 2 unique equipments in a row. 2 in a row. Like, not in a row, but at the same time. That would be kind of weird because you might as well just combine them at that point, right? But it is interesting to me that they have both these equipment, and then the background for both of these is NAMEK Goku. I think if they were going to do, like, NAMEK Goku was one of them, and then maybe a different character was a different one, the background would be different, right? So I have pulled up here different posts from past announcements for unique equipments. So this was the announcement for the unique equipments for LF Orange Piccolo and the Buu duo, Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Let's look at the wording on this post. So the one that we have now, it just says 2 types of unique equipment are scheduled for release. 2 types. This post says 2 pieces of unique equipment for Legends limited characters are coming soon. So there is a very distinct difference between the wording that's used for this post as compared to the one we got for this one, the new one. So that makes me think that these are both not going to be for Legends limited characters. So I think just looking at this post and comparing the wording, especially in the post itself, they mentioned this. I would more so think that this is probably going to be a unique equipment for NAMEK Goku, the blue one, because his background is literally in the background of the post. And then the other unique equipment I could see just being like an all-purpose equipment. Whether it's going to be for, like, I don't know, Super Saiyans, or it's going to be for Goku, or whatever it's going to be. I would assume the second unique equipment is not going to be for a specific character. And that's just basing that off the wording of the post compared to how they did it with the previous post here. Instead of this being for 2 separate Legends Limited units, I would think one of them would be for NAMEK Goku, or I guess both of them could be for NAMEK Goku. I also want to at least mention the possibility that this could be something we've never seen before as well. So, I mean, I can't really speculate on something we've never seen before, but it's possible this could be like a completely new type of equipment that we haven't ever gotten before. But I'll just, mention that just in case. And then we have this one over here, which is just talking about, what is this for? This is, I believe, for Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist. Yeah, it's part of the movie's campaign. So this one says, new unique equipment coming soon for certain Legends limited character. So if you notice in here, they don't mention anything about a Legends limited character, but it is pretty directly shown to us in the background that this is for NAMEK Goku. So we'll have to wait and see if that's going to be the case. I mean, it's very obvious that at least this is going to have some relation to NAMEK Goku. That's undeniable. So we'll see what happens. I think, again, tomorrow we should be given information on at least what these equipments are going to be. But let's take a look at NAMEK Goku here. I think, what do we want to see out of the equipment? I actually don't really think this guy needs like some massive buff. I think he's actually pretty decent already. I will say one of the weak points of this character is the fact that he doesn't really have the best defenses. His main defensive utility when he released, and this was mainly just to deal with Vegito Blue. Let me see if I could find this here. Here we go. The following effects occur when hit by an enemy's arts attack while this character is in the battlefield. 20% damage, restores on health by 5%. This was really good. Restores on health by 5%, activates 5 times. So what this allowed you to do is it basically allowed you to completely neutralize the damage that Vegito Blue did to this character for the first combo, which was, if you guys remember how insane Vegito Blue, Ultra Vegito Blue was on release, the main thing that made him so insane was basically like his first combo. His first combo, you got hit by that first combo, he would like farm up a rush and he would just like decimate your entire team because you couldn't stop it. This Goku was like one of the few characters in the game that could just sit there and just comfortably eat the combo, heal up, and then he would also grab this, reduce enemy ki by 25 times. This was one of the few ways you could actually deal with Ultra Vegito Blue's first combo in the match, and that really did actually hamper Vegito a lot, because again, Vegito gained a lot of his power from that first combo, and really, Vegito's a character that like you just sort of start the match off with his first combo and you gain a massive advantage. So this was really targeted, I feel, at Ultra Vegito Blue, and hasn't really aged the. I mean, you throw this character out against like Ultra Golden Frieza, and first of all, Ultra Golden Frieza is not even going to get affected by this. He doesn't care about ki reduction. Like, it's rough for this guy right now in terms of defense. So I think some sort of defensive utility could be pretty good for this guy. But I think what I'm actually looking for, and I'll pull up a similar character that has an effect like this, which is actually going to be pretty funny because you probably wouldn't expect me to be referencing this character for an effect that I would want on an equipment for a different unit. But I'm actually going to pull up Super Vegeta because I think this ability could be really good for NAMEK Goku. If they gave this ability to NAMEK Goku's equipment in slot 3, I think it would make it a lot easier to be able to start snowballing this character a little bit. So you give this character inflicting enemy with 2 sub-counts upon entry of the battlefield, and let's say you have like a full unique gauge from charging it up, you can start off with like a green card and, you know, it prevent the enemy from switching in. You can start the combo with a strike card and then like charge the last little bit of gauge left. You could start with a blast. Like I think this would actually really help NAMEK Goku at least start the snowball process a lot more easily than he currently is able to do. So we'll see if that's what they do here. Something else they could do, but I doubt they would do it on a unique equipment because it would be really, really ridiculous, is if they did this. Where is it? This. I don't think they would give a unique equipment this effect here because of how insane it is, but I'm just looking for different kinds of effects they could give to NAMEK Goku on his equipment that would allow him to start combos easily, because I think that's one of the weaker parts of this character. It is tough to just get the ball rolling with this guy, and with this character being as snowbally as he is, if it's tough to get the ball rolling with him, it's tough to use him at all. So I am looking at this character's kit, what he's able to do right now, and I think just giving him some kind of utility that will allow him to start the combos a lot more easily will help him perform a lot better. You can you know, chain the gauge filling up into the green card reset. You can chain it into a lock-in ult, which we know how powerful is from this character's initial release, and then we also have a character right now who has a very powerful lock-in with Yamcha. You guys know how much I talk about Yamcha, how much I love that character. The lock-in ult is insane. Let me see if it... I think it shows it in the ultimate effect. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. If unique gauge is full, he inflicts all enemies with no switching for 3 counts, and he's going to nullify endurance. Like this was the way you dealt with Goku and Frieza back when this guy first released. Like Goku and Frieza didn't care about rising rushes, but they couldn't really take lock-in ultimates from this guy, especially because he does extra damage versus LOE. It's only 20%, but still, this guy had enough strength to deal with them. So that's what I'm really going to be looking for, I think, tomorrow when we see what kind of equipment this guy's going to get. Let me know down below what you guys want to see from this, and let me know what you're expecting from this announcement tomorrow. What kind of unique equipment do you think we're going to get here? Obviously, again, it's pretty apparent to me that we're going to get something for that blue NAMEK Goku, but what about the other one? Do you think they're both going to be for blue? What if we got two? What if we got 2 unique equipments for NAMEK Goku? That would be crazy, but on the other hand, I would kind of just be like, why didn't they just combine them into one, right? So we'll see what they're going to do here. The wording, again, is a bit different than it was for the last time we got 2 unique equipments here. Doesn't specify for Legends Limited units, but the background does give it away a little bit. Let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.